Welcome to the first episode of PluginIndia Show. I'm Amit and meet Rafe.
Hi guys.
Well, do you need introduction for Rafe? I'm sure you've seen him before on the shows. I have been driving an EV car for nearly 5 years now. And let's talk about the PluginIndia team. What have you guys been up to?
Oh, a lot of EV rallies have been happening.
Nice.
Coming to EV rallies, I remember, Amit, the first time we met was on an EV rally.
Yes, it was.
Mumbai to Mahabaleshwar, and my God, you drove fast.
I remember that.
And we were all trying to conserve our energy and go slow at 30 or 40 kilometers, and you were zipping along at 60. And
yet being very good.
That was very refreshing for us. And I remember there was a point where we charged our cars overnight.
Yes.
And one of the MCBs tripped. So our car didn't get charged, but you had to leave in an earlier batch.
And I took your car.
Oh yeah, or the other way around. Yeah. I remember.
Yes, I remember
you took
that.
our car and then we came later in the next batch with your car.
Hey Rafi, tell me about the recent rally you guys did.
Oh yeah. So we just went from Delhi to Dehradun to Missouri and we had a shot at Landor. We had enough SOC, but the first time we ran out of time.
SOC is state of charge.
Yes, for the uninitiated.
And you guys electrified the whole...
Yes, it's electrified. Anyone can do this now. We teamed up with a new company called Zero Bill. And now they are into the business of setting up charge points. So they did the whole route for us for this.
And I guess we can get all of these charge points on the Recharge India app?
The Recharge India app will have all these points listed.
Awesome. So we can actually go and just look for it and
go there,
get on our trip.
There are hotels.
Amazing.
They are happy to have us. It's a new experience.
Awesome.
Amit, I wanted to ask you, how's Zero doing?
Zero is doing fine. It's just a little thing that, my number of kilometers, the range has come down. So I have 82 now.
Okay.
From 100.
And this is after 5 years of use?
After 5 years.
Of rigorous use?
Rigorous use. I've done 62,000 kilometers.
Wow. Amazing, guys.
As this is the first episode of PluginIndia Show, let me take you through what we're going to do on this show. Firstly, the happenings of the Indian EV industry. That we'll talk about that. Definitely not reading through anything, but discussing it. Right. Also, the EV Twitter world. And then the most exciting bit is also about we're going to take a call from a Patreon member or one of our PluginIndia Show YouTube members. And guess what? You can be part of the show too by sending us video of any EV related news that you have to share with us. If you have an EV charging point, you come across somebody driving an EV vehicle and you want to shoot it and send it to us, you can do that. If you drive or ride an EV vehicle, you can do that too and be part of the show. In the end, what we're going to do is we're going to take a roundup of community charging points around India and show you something, how they work, what do they have, and the facilities around it. There are also giveaways for all our Patreon members and YouTube members that we have, and there will be a contest in the end. So stay tuned. So let's begin the show with our first EV news. There was a 3-day mega exhibition for electric vehicles. Can you believe that?
Oh yes, finally Amit. There have been smaller sub-events as part of Auto Expo, 1 stall, 2 stalls. But this is finally EVs have come into their own.
And there were 100 companies with participating.
Yep, with more than 10,000 participants.
Amazing.
Fantastic.
Avan Motors. I heard that they were the startup of the year.
They got 2 awards. The startup of the year as well as the best entry-level segment. I actually rode the Zero Plus and it's a very good scooter.
Nice. And what about Ather?
Ather has got, as expected, the two-wheeler of the year award. It's a very well-designed product.
Nice. And Exicom, I believe, won the infrastructure of the year.
Yeah,
for the charging
Exicom
points
is not new to batteries. They've been into telecom for a long time and they've been providing storage solutions for them. And finally, they've entered the electric vehicle market. They've been doing a lot.
Awesome. So, they gave out a lot of awards.
Yeah.
And you really think this works? Like, because there were 100 companies and they gave out awards to nearly everybody, I guess.
I think, Amit, this is required. This EV industry is still nascent and these are the companies which are taking the risks. Even though the large manufacturers who have the resources are not doing anything about it or not as much as they should. So I think they need that recognition to encourage them.
I guess it's a great way to keep pushing the EV industry then.
Yes. Yes.
Awesome. So very recently, Venkaiah Naidu, our vice president, said something
Yes.
in a public forum. He mentioned that, we should go EV and be sustainable and prevent climate change.
Yes, there was a big conference organized by WRI, and I am very happy, Amit, that people of his level, his stature, are actually talking about advocating policies to curb climate change.
Yes.
And electric vehicles as a non-polluting
source of transport.
Transport is a big deal.
Yes.
And
but does he? I wonder, like Mr. Venkaiah Naidu, are you driving a EV today?
Yes, I think that's the next thing. Maybe let all the leaders shift to electric as well.
Yes, they should.
All right, sir.
Now we're going to talk about some of the policies which are happening in the country. A lot of policies are changing and they are heading towards an increase.
Right.
Okay, so first of them, the import duty on completely knocked down or CKD kits used in electric buses, passenger EVs, electric two-wheelers, three-wheelers, and electric trucks. It is all going up from 10% to 15% from maybe April 2020. And basic customs duty on parts, which are, manufacturing EV vehicles like AC or DC charger, motor and motor controller, power control unit, among others, will also be increased to 15%. This again from April 2021. Import duty of batteries will be raised to 15% in 2 years from the current 5%. So a lot of increases are happening.
Yes.
You think it's like a good move to
Well,
do these
generally,
increases?
any increase in taxes is not good. But in this case, it's the import duty.
Okay.
So that means they are shifting. They want manufacturers to, in the near future, shift towards local production.
That's good. Yeah.
Right now, many companies, they just import cells or sometimes even the entire battery pack from outside and put it into their vehicle over here.
So make in India then.
Yes. This will encourage local manufacture.
So there is a very interesting trend happening in the market. A lot of these big auto companies, they are moving towards, fleets. Fleet companies, and they are investing there.
Right.
What do you think about that?
Oh, well, I think it's a smart move. Right now, the retail market hasn't developed. People aren't demanding electric cars as much. And because of the low volume sales, as a result, the companies have a problem servicing these cars when they come into a service center. So spares are not available. They have to call for them individually.
Yes.
And it's a lot of effort to maintain a retail business where the volumes are low.
I understand.
So they have the same type of cars, hundreds of them given to one company. It's so much easier for the company to service. For the company which buys those cars, again, the cost of running of an electric car is really low. The return on investment is much higher compared to the ICE cars. Definitely. So that's a ride-sharing company, which brings me to my next point, that the youth now, the next generation, is not looking at owning cars.
Yep.
There was a time when having a car was a status symbol, and that's what your career goal would be: have a house, have a car. Right. But now people don't care about owning cars. They just want the facility.
For transport.
Exactly. Yeah. It's a way to get from point A to point B. And whether you use Ola or Uber, that's what is the comparison.
Yeah, I think the youth today is definitely getting a little conscious about how they're traveling.
Exactly.
Friendly enough for the environment.
Eco-friendly or not.
And for the people and their coming future generations.
Precisely. So, given the same price point, if they could choose between an environmentally sustainable mode of transport, I'm sure they would click on that button.
Okay, so soon I'll be like Ola and I get an EV.
Send an EV. That'd be awesome.
Amazing. So there's a lot been happening in March. There was another two-wheeler conclave for bikes, two-wheelers actually. And traditional ICE bikes like the TVS, Hero, they were all there. And the EV Athers to Okinawas, they were all together there. And there are a lot of positive comments also from Niti Aayog. But there were some others which I would like to read out to you. Was from, Mr. Sohinder Singh Gill from SMEV. And, he talks about the FAME 2 policy, that it gives more weightage to high performance electric two-wheelers as compared to their regular counterparts, and would need multiple times the subsidy over the currently sanctioned amount. Even Mr. Munjal talks about the FAME 2 scheme and that it needs tweaking. The government should also look at battery efficiency rather than considering only the battery size. So what do you think about that?
Well, I think, Amit, they have a point. They're talking about the total amount of money available and that it's getting depleted But at the same time, we're looking at a situation now where we want the EVs to go up against ICE vehicles, which have larger and more powerful engines.
So the performance.
The performance. And the only way to do that is to have larger battery packs, which can power larger motors.
Okay.
So we want high performance two-wheelers to come into the market so that they can actually start replacing the existing ICE fleet.
Awesome. So it's a good move.
I think, overall it's a good move to promote high performance bikes in the Indian market. We need to have good subsidy. Also, Amit, I feel large companies like Hero Electric, they've been around for 10 years.
Yep.
And they were still into slow performance. They've just recently come out with a little bit 45 kilometer per hour scooters. And new startups like Ather have done a lot in that. They've got high performance bikes coming in. And
so you're saying more than 45?
Yes, we need faster bikes, and such companies should step up their game and provide this.
Rafi, I've also seen a lot of these traditional ICE bike companies like two-wheelers like Bajaj, TVS. They all participate. They talk a lot, but there's nothing in their pipeline. There's nothing in the roadmap of that we will be launching these EV.
By 2019, what will happen? They come to the conclave, they participate. I think that's the sad part. Yeah. Maybe they are just scared or complacent or waiting and watching to see what happens in the market.
They have resources.
Yeah, and they should certainly take up more of a leadership role.
Exactly.
Instead of just sitting back and letting the
other startups that are there, which are like Ather, Okinawa, trying to do something in the market, and the TVS Bajaj of the world, they're doing nothing.
Exactly. So we want them to do something a little bit better. Maybe come out with some EVs instead of just sticking to the two-wheeler market.
Yes, they should. So if you support EV and you are with TVS or Bajaj, get them to do something, please. Yes. Now we're going to take you to the EV Twitter world. So let's look at the first tweet from Elon Musk, our most popular EV personality. Would love to be there this year. If not, definitely next. And there's a heart and it says India.
Yay, this is awesome. Elon Musk actually saying that on Twitter means he has it in his heart, and he's famous for delaying deadlines, Amit. So don't expect it next year.
Could be next year.
But we are happy because he's thinking on that line now.
Elon, please come. Waiting for you.
Waiting for the Teslas.
And the next one is Mr. Kalyani from Bharat Forge. And he's talking about e-mobility, state-of-art R&D centers, providing full powertrain solutions, subsystems and systems. Systems and subsystems.
So we can actually expect made in India kits and some R&D done for our environment, for our climate. Bharat Forge is a big company. They've got a fantastic R&D setup. So I think, Amit, this is very heartening news. This is something that's happening in the back end.
Nice. That will really help us.
Oh yes, we'll see a lot of companies will be able to take advantage of their technology.
Okay. And let's look at the next tweet. Okinawa Scooters is proud to provide 105 customized iPraise to MCT in the presence of Honorable Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh, Shri N. Chandrababu Naidu, equipped with speakers and sirens for surveilling the smart city. This scooter is designed with Lord Garuda as the concept.
So they've done something nice. Looking at Okinawa, I mean, seeing Okinawa has been a good company. They've been coming out with very interesting product, high in demand, and this is very good visibility for electric scooters. Nice. And people seeing this used in a public location, and especially in a spiritual location in a spiritual country like India, will give it a lot more credibility. So good move, Okinawa.
And another tweet from Mahindra Electric, one of our favorites, I would say.
Oh yes.
But they're talking about track and share your eco savings with family and friends. All this and more only with the hashtag Nemo Life. Is it a new app?
Yes, I remember we used to use the remote, E2A remote app.
Yeah.
And
now it's a Nemo.
This is the third upgrade.
Nice.
And I believe it's much better looking. It shows everything in one screen.
Concise.
Concise. Yeah, so they are definitely doing stuff for connectivity.
Awesome. Moving to the next tweet from Ather Energy. Our biggest Ather Grid host yet at Nature's Basket is now an Ather Grid host with nearly 35 stores across the country to start with. The first one is up in Bengaluru. Rafi, Ather is only operating in Bengaluru and very it's been a while.
I know people have been waiting for that bike.
Yeah.
But recently we've had some news from Tarun Mehta, the co-founder of Ather Energy, and he says that they are opening up in Chennai, Hyderabad, Pune and Mumbai. And
so they are coming to Mumbai, finally.
Yes.
Good. So this last tweet is a very special one. We're talking about the architect of the Reva Electric. We're going down memory lanes. Mr. Pratap Jairam and Keith Johnston, they're talking about something, and Mr. Mani, Chetan Mani, and they know that invented the G-Wiz in 2004. It had cabin preheat introduced on the Nissan Leaf nearly a decade later, and cold weather battery warming just announced by Tesla. Hashtag ahead of his time.
Oh my God, definitely. I feel the Reva electric car was way ahead of its time.
It was.
And it looks so cute.
Definitely.
And I wish they would come up with a revamp of it, just like the Volkswagen came back with the Beetle. So
that will be great.
Yeah. Yeah. So we are expecting a call from a Patreon caller.
I think she's calling.
Okay.
She? Oh yes, she.
Hello. Hi Akshada.
Hi Rafe.
Yeah.
I follow Plug-in India a lot, and I just saw about this Patreon question, so I wanted to ask something.
Sure, go ahead.
Yeah. So I have a Miracle Futura electric bike, and it is going good and all. But my sister also wanted to buy an electric bike. So what would you suggest?
Well, there are quite a few options in the market, Akshada. The best one is Ather, but that's not yet available in all cities. So if you don't want to wait, then probably you can try out the Okinawa iPraise. We've recently done a review video on it. You can check it out in the links. And there's Avan. The Zero Plus is a good bike. Hero Electric makes a mean scooter. So there are these options for you. We've done a lot of review videos. You can check those out as well.
Okay.
And I would like to add something here for you, actually.
There's Amit
this is
here
Amit
with
here.
me.
Hi. And
Hi.
So you can also look at an electric bicycle. You know, there is light speed, there is e-addict, and e-addict we've done a video, so you can check that out also on our channel. And there's Bambuchi, which is a handcrafted bamboo electric bicycle. So if you want to go more economical, you can look at electric bicycle.
Yeah, very eco-friendly as well.
Yes.
Wow, that's really cool. That sounds cool.
Right, Akshata. I hope you have a good time checking out these e-bikes.
Thank you,
get
guys.
one soon.
I'll surely check it out.
Sure.
That'll be your second one, I guess, right?
Yeah, for your sister.
Yeah.
Alrighty, great then.
Bye.
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 So it was nice talking to Akshata. And if you also want to join us, if you're a Patreon or you joined our YouTube channel membership, you can come up onto the Discord server. The links are given below. Talk to us on the show.
So let's begin with our most interesting section of the show. This is a section where, you have sent us a video about your experiences with EV vehicle, EV charge point.
A bus ride in an electric bus.
Anything that is EV related. Okay, you send it to us and we air it on the show. So you be part of it. And the first one this time.
Yes, from Puneet Hegde, Pune, a company called Green Drive India. Let's check out what they're doing.
Okay, go for it.
Hi, I am Puneet Hegde. We are presently at Chinchwad, Pune. And we have our shop here where we promote electric bicycles, electric scooters, and we are basically also catering to businesses who want to use electric scooters and bicycles for deliveries. So here we can see some electric bicycles provided by us to a company called Fasos, which is a food delivery company. They have multiple outlets all over Pune, and in totality we have given 20 electric bicycles over 10 outlets, and each of these does about 15 to 20 kilometers per day for deliveries, and in totality about 15 to 20,000 kilometers have been covered over these electric bicycles, giving a saving of about 30,000 over the last 3 months. So we want to expand this business for more delivery companies. You can contact us at www.greendriveindia.com. And thank you Plug-in India for sharing this story for us.
That was an awesome video from Puneet. And 20 bikes?
My God, that's a lot. And he's making a lot of savings, he said.
Yeah, amazing.
So that's a transformative experience.
Completely. Green drive.
Green drive.
Literally,
India.
like
exactly.
to the D.
Keep going, green drive.
Yeah. So let's look at the next video from Bhavesh Swami from Delhi.
Yes, from Delhi. And here goes.
Hello friends, my name is Bhavesh. Today I am speaking to you on the EV infrastructure that is being developed in the NCR region, which is considered as one among the big bottleneck removal as far as EV promotion is concerned in India. So here we are, this is GIZ India, which has put in place a public charging infrastructure for e-vehicles, and this is what it looks like, a simple wiring that is coming at the back, and we have put in the charging infrastructure here. Let's see what's happening. The voltage shown out here is 227 volts and the current drawn at this point of 9.35, and my e-vehicle is getting charged, and this is what it looks like. So this is what the simple setup is all about. Charging at your office, you just need to install this very system, which costs something around 70,000 rupees for a 3 charger setup. Say 3 vehicles can be charged simultaneously. Commercial aspects as far as Delhi government is concerned, I have come to know is 5.5 rupees per unit. So they can be embedded directly in the system. That's the German cooperation with the government of India working in various domains. Of late they have purchased 3 e-vehicles and set up a EV charging station also at their office.
Amazing, Bhavesh. Thank you so much. And you know, corporates and office environments having charging points will be like a great push, right?
Definitely. The more the number of charging points, the easier it makes it for the common man to be electric.
Yeah, amazing. It's a great thing, but you know what? There's one box with 3 connectors, right? So, and costing 70,000. So you think it makes
and it looks like a lot, but over time it will work out, and also it gives you a lot of safety features and remote connectivity and monitoring and diagnostics. So these kind of things are definitely worth the money, plus it will take care of the EV.
So you're saying it's better than having a
just a simple
plug point
exactly.
Okay,
exactly.
Great. Now let's look at a video which has come from California.
All the way.
Yeah.
All right.
From Kailash.
All right.
मेरा नाम है कैलाश और मैं आपको इंट्रोड्यूस करना चाहूँगा मेरी पहली इलेक्ट्रिक कार से, जो कि है टेस्ला की मॉडल 3। अब इस गाड़ी में कोई लॉक नहीं होता है, अगर फ़ोन मेरी जेब में हो तो अपने आप खुल जाती है। आप यदि इस गाड़ी का डैश देखें तो ये बिल्कुल खाली है, केवल एक सेंट्रली कंट्रोल्ड यूनिट है जो पूरा सॉफ्टवेयर से कंट्रोल्ड है, जहाँ की आम गाड़ी में करीबन 15 से 20 सब सिस्टम्स होते हैं। इस गाड़ी की रेंज है 315 माइल, यानी तकरीबन 500 किलोमीटर, और इसकी फ्यूल एफिशिएंसी है 136 माइल पर गैलन इक्विवेलेंट, जहां आम गाड़ी की होती है तकरीबन 25 माइल पर गैलन। अब क्योंकि इसमें कोई कंबशन इंजन नहीं है, आगे और पीछे दोनों तरफ भरपूर ट्रंक स्पेस है, तो आपको ड्राइविंग थ्रिल महसूस करना हो तो आप जा सकते हैं 0 to 60 in 5.1 seconds, और ड्राइविंग कंफर्ट महसूस करना हो तो आप घंटों तक इसकी लाइट और कंफर्टेबल राइड एंजॉय कर सकते हैं, जिससे पता ही नहीं चलता है कि आप वाकई में गाड़ी चला रहे हैं। तो अब मुझे मिल गया है इस इलेक्ट्रिक कार से ऑयल चेंज से छुटकारा, और वापस कभी नहीं चलाऊंगा कंबशन इंजन वाली गाड़ी। सो लेट्स अनप्लग एंड गो फॉर स्पेन।
Thanks, Kailash, for making this amazing choice of getting the Model 3.
Definitely, and especially after Elon's tweet that they're going to come to India soon, it's great to see the Model 3.
Yeah, it was amazing.
Yep.
Our next video is a must-watch. Sameer Godbole.
All the way from Pune, and he has done something amazing. He has gone 168 kilometers on a 110 kilometer car, E2O plus P6.
Amazing. Let's see how he did it.
Hi, I'm Sameer from Pune. This is my Mahindra E2O plus P6, and which has a range of 110 kilometers. In last 2 years, I have drove this almost 30,000 kilometers, and in a single charge, I have drove this up to 166 kilometers. Okay, so I have drove this particular car around 120 kilometer in a single charge with AC with 2 to 3 people, and average speed was around up to 40 kilometers. Okay, so how I can drive this car up to 166 kilometer? So the boost is the secret of my energy. What it has a boost mode, I drive it always in boost mode. So I just pump the power in the boost mode, and then I use the regen to get the maximum gain out of the car. So when I use boost mode, I just pump the accelerator and give power for a couple of seconds, and then I just let the car roll at 1 bar or at regen mode. Okay, to get the maximum performance out of the car, one thing is very important, that not to accelerate and decelerate the car very frequently. We need to give the power, and then whatever the power that is given to the car should be used for the locomotion of the car and not waste that power by braking of the car. So I strongly recommend users to buy an electric car and get the maximum benefit, which is environment friendly.
That was illuminating.
Completely.
I would have never opted for boost mode.
Yeah, I was doing the same thing in the opposite way. Like, you know, I was using the regular mode and
Exactly.
using as much regen, but boost and regen,
Yeah, I think Samir really cracked it with that one.
completely. So, you know, the boost mode and going to regen, so it may definitely be sending a lot more energy to the...
Yes, I think it does. I mean, we spoke to some Mahindra tech guys also, and they said that the entire motor, full 19 kilowatts, is engaged. So,
In
and
the
Samir
boost.
talks about something called power regen,
Right.
which is his terminology for it.
Nice.
So, that's why he's getting more juice out of it.
Yes, awesome.
Yep.
I think we as EV drivers have learned a lot of patience, you know, when we drive.
Yeah.
We don't brake that much.
Yeah, it's a different skill set. We try to use regenerative braking and gently accelerate, gently decelerate.
Yeah. That's like amazing, right?
Yeah.
So we would love to hear from you on our Plug in India show. Send us your videos. The email ID is mentioned below. Do not attach the video. You have to send us a link, put it on a Google Drive. It should not be more than a minute. If you have to, keep it below 2 at least. Okay? So we look forward to your videos. So it's time for a giveaway.
Oh yes, we have some wonderful merchandise.
Yes.
And
the
this
Dump
time
the
it's
Pump.
a dump the pump cap.
Let's look at the lucky winner this time.
There you go. Scroll the names. Ah, that is Mr. Sandeep Vora.
Ooh.
So
Congratulations.
Sandeep, congratulations, you just won a dump the pump cap.
So let's look at some community charging points
Sure.
across India. And we have this video coming from Hotel Accord in Mumbai.
Right? And he's even listed his app, his point on the Recharge India app.
Awesome. Let's
Let's
look at it.
Hi people, welcome to Hotel Accord, and we are a hotel in Mumbai near the airport. We are near the Santa Cruz railway station. We are just like 3 kilometers from the domestic airport, 5 kilometers from the international airport. We have a car charging station here where you can come, charge your car, stay with us, and while you are charging, and whether you're not staying with us, you can still go eat. Nearby there are a lot of restaurants, there are ATMs, there's everything that you want here, there are markets, and you can even go shopping or sightseeing from here. And this is a very good spot for you to come and charge your car. So this is where we charge, and we are listed on the Recharge India app. Also go check that app as well. One of the drivers drive this. They go home and come back on this. So no fuel, nothing. I have my own car which I charge here every day, so I'm not using petrol at all.
Thank you, Hotel Accord, Mumbai. And you know, this is how we add more and more charging points to our community of EV vehicles, and it really helps build the infrastructure.
Definitely. Well done, Hotel Accord.
Let's look at the contest. And you know, all you have to do is go to the Mastech Instagram page and the Plug in India page. You have to like both of them, and then you may
Win a free charging point.
From
Mastech will
Mastech.
come to your place and install the point for you.
So the winners will be announced in the next episode of Plug in India Show, which will be aired in
May.
Isn't that great?
Awesome.
Go for it, guys. Thank you, Patreon members. Thank you, YouTube members. We would love to hear from anybody and everybody who's watching this show, because we want to make it better for you.
Like, comment and subscribe to us. Tell us in the comments below what you want to see. If you want to see something more,
Just leave us a comment, please. So, eyes out.
EV in.